Hey, what's good, folks? It's your boy Podcast with Jay, and I'm here with another video today. This one's a little sombering. Yo Gotti's brother, business partner, and co-founder of CMG, Big Jook, was killed yesterday in Memphis. But you know what? Let's get to the news footage, and I'll talk a little bit more about this in a second. So let's get to the news footage. Fair use.
You back to that story we told you about off the top of the broadcast, a deadly shooting in Hickory Hill with connections to Memphis rapper Yo Gotti. Fox 13's Lakia Scott joins us live tonight from St. Francis Hospital. That's where the victims were taken. Lakia, what were you able to find out? Good evening to you.
Good evening, Daniel. Well, at least 5 police sources have confirmed with Fox 13 that the person killed is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Jook. Now, Big Jook is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti. Now, we were at that scene earlier tonight. Police say 2 men were shot outside Perion's restaurant and event center around 4:15. Now, that's on Winchester near Kirby. According to the Memphis Police Department, the victim was inside a vehicle at the time and was brought here to St. Francis Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. Now, I'm also learning there was a second person who was shot and was also taken to the hospital. It has not been confirmed who the second person is, but we do know it is a man, and he was airlifted to Regional 1 in critical condition of this police in a press conference. Listen.
Right now, we do have video that we're analyzing, but we don't have a clear suspect identified at this time. But we know that a weapon was used, a firearm was used in this incident. We do feel like the individual that was shot was possibly targeted by the suspect.
Can you tell us whether one of the victims is Yo Gotti's brother?
I can't confirm anything yet.
Now, again, at least 5 police sources confirmed with Fox 13 that the person killed is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Jook. Big Jook, again, is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti. Now, according to police, there is at least 1 shooter, but there may be more involved. Daniel.
Fox 13's Lakia Scott starting our live coverage off at 9 with major.
Yeah, man. So what happened was, like you said, rapper Yo Gotti's brother was killed. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about this because people will say, no, this is retaliation for something that happened. We don't know that. But the one thing we do know is that this was an intended target. Because first of all, he was at a repass. This man was at a repass that was for somebody else who probably got murdered in Memphis, probably a friend of his. He was at the repass. He was sitting out in a car, and he said one guy walked up and shot and killed him and whatever. And people will say, well, this is probably from what happened with the beef with Young Dolph and all this. See, first things first, you're going to have people play detective. You're going to have people play all these little conspiracy theories games, whatever. But first of all, we got to think about this. Somebody lost a son. Somebody lost a father. Somebody lost a brother. Somebody lost a friend. Somebody lost, just somebody. You know what I'm saying? And the violence needs to stop. But, let's get to the, there's an article from Complex. And Complex confirms it. That Yo Gotti's brother, Big Jook Mims, was shot and killed. So let's get to this article right quick. Yo Gotti's brother, Anthony Big Jook Mims, shot and killed in Memphis. The incident reportedly took place outside of a restaurant after Mims attended a funeral service. Rapper Yo Gotti's older brother, Anthony Big Jook Mims, was reportedly shot and killed outside of a restaurant in Memphis on Saturday, January 13th. According to TMZ, the incident took place after Mims attended a funeral service on the 6300 block of Winchester Road. Local news outlet Fox 13 reports that a second victim was injured and currently is in a hospital in critical condition. According to police, They believe Mims and the second victim were targeted. Surveillance footage, which you said, was obtained, and they're unable to identify the suspect at this time. At this time of publishing, Gotti, CMG signees Big Boogie and 10% reacted to the news. And, you know, man, hell nah, Big Jook. And you see the outpouring of news, or outpouring of just disbelief in what happened. I'm not going to play detective. I'm not going to play investigator. I'll let the internet do that. But at the end of the day, like I said, somebody lost a good friend, brother, relative, son, father, and we need to stop this. We need to stop all this back and forth. When is this going to stop? People asking, was it intentional? Yes, this was intentional. Somebody knew what this individual was going to be. This ain't no road rage incident. This ain't somebody arguing in the street or whatever. This is intentional. And the sad thing is, we're taking out each other and we celebrate it. Why are you see? This is the problem I have. Why are you celebrating another man's death? Somebody, his family has to see this. His family has to grieve. Just like when, you know, Dolph got killed, like when Nipsey got killed, when, you know, everybody else gets killed, their families have to live with this forever. And I hope that we stop this, but we're not going to stop this because this world is full of people who just can't. I'm like Slim, you can't leave well alone. You can't leave well alone. And it's sad, but it's true. If more news comes out about this situation, I'll keep you posted. It's your boy Podcasting with Jay, here with another video. If you like the video, hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button. You know, I got another video pinned down at the bottom of the screen for your viewing pleasure. Also got a playlist of my latest videos pinned down at the bottom of the screen for your viewing pleasure. Until next time, folks, peace out.
Not supposed to win by nature, 'cause I came up from the concrete. There ain't nothing